Okay, we're live.
Whoever. What's up, David? What? Oh, did you fall asleep on your keyboard, David? What's up? What's up, Laura? Oh, what the hell happened? Paul dropped out? Ah, shit. All right. Guess I'm by myself. Sorry, I was finishing uploading the short. You accidentally posted your tracking number. Not a bald spot. Always had thin hair. Well, welcome to Paul Murray Live from Studio B. I don't know where the hell happened to Paul, but we're here. So, I guess I'll go ahead and post the link in the chat since Paul's not here. Anybody would like to come in? There you go. How'd the move go, Laura, today? Get all moved in and everything? There he is.
Well, I couldn't get in because I didn't have the link.
How'd the move go, Laura, today? Get all moved in and everything? Oh, I put it in the chat.
Yeah, I know you did. That's good.
There he is.
Well, I couldn't get in because I didn't have the link. Well, now I got to turn off the other damn thing. Jesus.
There you go, YouTube playing somewhere.
Yeah, I know you did.
Well, hopefully Laura and David got all moved in okay. Everything is in, just need to sort everything out. Take it from somebody that's moved a lot, Laura. Get all the big furniture set where you want and then start ripping open the boxes. Otherwise, you're going to be working over top of yourself. Oh, I hate moving. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
What?
Now I can't bring up the chat.
What do you mean you can't bring up the chat? You can pull YouTube back up. I'm listening, but may not be changing.
How come you're down there, Paul? You're supposed to be over there. Justin's over there.
Because I'm having computer problems with this piece of shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Alrighty.
I can't pull me up on YouTube, so I can't pull up the chat. The chat was on there, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. What the hell?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, David. I want to leave those things in there.
I don't know. 1713 over. Click the toolbar button to enable the iCloud participation. Toolbar button. Settings. Okay. Blank, Paul, nothing on it.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Hello to everybody in the chat. How is everybody?
It's going.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell.
Hmm.
Should be on here. Cool. The
Oh, that-
settings. Oh, okay, so I'll go back.
I cannot pull up the chat.
What do you mean you can't pull up the chat? You just pull up YouTube. Go to your page.
It won't go to my page.
Huh.
Okay, so now it goes to my page.
Okay.
Maybe you had the same problem I've been having, Paul.
I'm having one of those kind of days, Paul.
Yeah. Well, we all have them.
Except I'm not in sync. Hang on. Okay, so now I'm in sync.
Finally.
Oh man. This getting old sucks. You can't remember anything and you you have fingers that wiggle when they shouldn't be wiggling and hitting things they shouldn't be hitting. And Dominic, I'm sure that doesn't happen to you.
Oh, it's slowly starting to happen.
Huh.
I try and keep on top of it.
You got to make me back the host again, Paul.
Hi. Oh, I'm host. Hey,
Hey,
make a host. You want to change the host to Paul who? Murray? Never heard of him before.
Okay. So can everybody hear all right? Everything all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking to myself.
Lucky.
What's up, TJ?
DJ, I thought you had to work this afternoon.
Oh, he might be at work.
Oh, okay. Hey, Captain Joe's here.
Yeah, as he said, he just stopped in to say hey.
774 Elm. Roslyn wants 104 Hagerman down. Caleb Burwell's the piss off.
AZ
What's up, Joe?
is here. Yep.
Cole, she wants Thursday in Dutton. Go.
What's the weather like over there, Paul?
Well, warm. I don't know. I haven't been outside much.
Well,
been done.
it's warm and high humidity, and a
Yeah.
little bit of
Okay.
the air quality is not so good.
I've been kind of inside since I did the signs today, and I haven't gone too far. So.
Hey, Chuck, how's it going?
Wait, it's gone.
There we go. We can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh, now we can't. You're off again.
What?
Chuck's muted.
So, anyways, I got in a big argument this morning.
What'd you get in an argument with?
My internet provider had enough of their shit.
Did they send a tech out or no?
Oh no, they checked it from there and it's working fine. Nothing wrong with it.
So did you call another provider?
I've been looking around, but so anyway, she said, well, you want me to go down, unplug the modem? I said, whoa. We're not doing this again. No way. I said, I got nothing against you, but I'm tired of doing this. You even got me a new router, new modem, and we've reset them. We've done everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Don't fix it. There's a problem. So anyways, I called him today because I said, I think the problem is with Rogers because across the street's having a problem. Now I found my neighbor right beside me's been having issues. So anyway, so you want me to do this, do that. I said, look, I'll do one or two things, but I'm not doing any more than that. I am got all day to spend here and wait to do all this. So you want me to do a video thing with them? I've done it before. They'd come up, they'd disappear. Then you go, oh, what's going on? I said, I never touched nothing. So we did it about 3 or 4 more times. You go, okay, there is a problem here, something. He said, I'm going to have to get one of the specialists to contact you. I just went, yeah, okay, whatever. Goodbye. See you. I told him, I said, you guys don't want to send somebody else? Fine, I'll go find another provider. But the problem is, I don't think it'll fix it because it's a Rogers problem. But because it's their line coming in the house. Same with next door and across the street. So it's got to be something in this neighborhood that's causing problems.
Well, the only thing might be work for you. It's expensive, but get your own Skylink and tell them all to go.
Yeah, well, that way.
You're number one.
Yeah.
You're number one.
But I said to the guy, I had him on the phone. I said, can we do a video thing for a minute? He goes, yeah. Because he put me on hold for about 5-10 minutes, right? So I quickly did 2 speed tests. Okay. I did one on this screen and one on this one. And they were both completely different. I mean, opposite. This one, oh, yeah, full power, everything's working great. Put this one on, this one over here. And this one here, I hardly had any internet. It went up to 284 freaking milliseconds on the ping. Well, really? It just, yeah. But it struggled to get to 50. There was a graph, right? And it went from 0 and it was just little steps up to the time we did the speed test when it finally stopped and come at 52. Well, I'm supposed to have 100 to start with, but it struggled to get to 52. And that was it within 2 minutes of each other of doing it. I didn't run both at the same time. There's 2 different ones. And it was, I just said, well, the guy said, when does it go down? Beats me. I don't time it. I haven't got a stopwatch here. And it's just,
Oh yeah, I get it.
I said, I'm not doing this anymore. You don't want to send somebody out here to fix this thing or look at it or to do something? I said, I'm going someplace else. Simple as that. I said, I've had you guys for about 15 or 20 years. I said, you've been good up till now, but there's a problem here and you need to fix it. I pay you guys $80 a freaking month and I can't even get the service I'm paying for. I just went, I was awed. I said, look, guy, I'm not upset at you personally, but something's got to be done. I'm beyond frustrated.
Go get Starlink. Screw it.
How fast
Then you
is
can-
Starlink?
It's getting a lot better. Tim's has improved quite significantly over the past
Yeah.
3-4 months.
I tell you,
What's Tim's
Hey,
speed
Tim,
roughly?
I
Tim,
think
give us
it-
a report on your Starlink. Are you happy
Yeah.
with it? Is it doing good or?
What's your average speeds, Tim? I can't remember offhand.
I know it depends on bandwidth and stuff, because like I have a gigabit through FiOS, but unless I turn everything off, I don't have a gigabit because I'm using, you're using so much bandwidth. All the crap we all do. I think like 600 MIPS is what I get typically.
Are you using Wi-Fi or are you hardwired?
I'm hardwired. I always measure hardwired because that to me that's straight shot to a gigabit, gigabit
same.
switches and stuff. All that
Yeah,
good
same
stuff.
here. I'm hardwired. Everything.
Yeah, no, I mean Wi-Fi is getting better and better. The stuff is getting faster and faster, but hardwire still rules.
He's driving right now,
Right.
but whenever he stops, he can.
Oh, Tim,
Well,
I think the down was about 320, David, but I don't think he was that high on the up. I want to say he was around 50 or 60. I mean, you could be right. I can't remember offhand though, because he's done so many speed tests over the last
50
few
or
months.
60, that's it?
Yeah, but that's not bad. That's enough to do what you gotta do.
I guess. It's like, but it all depends on the slowest point of your connection is the slowest point of your connection. So it just kind of is what it is.
I mean, for what
Whatever it
Hodges
might
is doing, that's plenty of internet.
I guess. Bigger the better, the tighter the sweater, like speed.
Well, and they designed it too for the area he lives in too, like the dishes all have heaters built into them, so during the winter time, it melts all the snow off of them. Like they've
Yeah,
thought
that's
about the
cool.
cold weather aspect. Alright, so he's getting 200 down and 15 up, but it varies. It can get a little higher. But
Yeah.
it seems to
200
work
down's
for him.
respectable. Yeah, 200 down's respectable. 15 up, I guess would work as long as you don't go crazy with like your stuff.
Well, I mean, Tim's able to do online gaming and streaming pretty,
So it's good.
Pretty
That's a
okay,
good
so.
test. Yeah, it's a good test.
Well, look at this, guys.
yeah, we were, David.
Starlink. Okay, rural Canada, limited time offer, $199 for hardware.
Yeah,
We
that's
get-
right.
That's in the country. For the rest of the Canada, $759 for the hardware.
That's not bad because it's come down about $400.
But it says
The
100,
hardware is so expensive.
it's $140 a month for freaking internet. I ain't paying that.
So this is Dish. This is essentially the modern version of Dish Internet.
Yeah,
Yeah. God, I could have had. I used to have Dish Network back in the 90s. I had Dish Network and got rid of that crap for FiOS. That was crap.
Yeah, they've got the Starlink has come down about $200 to $400 in most places on the equipment now that more people are getting on it and buying it.
So you
They've
do buy
able
like
to-
the kit.
Right, you
You
pay
buy the
that
kit with
one.
the box and stuff.
Yeah, it comes with the satellite, the router, everything you need for $700. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it reminds me of Dish Network back in the day.
but it's not a bad deal. I mean, because it's mobile too. You can always move it if you want.
well, what
And
is,
it's super
what-
simple to set up, really
A
simple.
lot of those.
the question I have is, you know how you can buy those little things, you get wireless internet no matter where you are or whatever.
Yeah, the hot boxes
Hotspot?
or
Yeah.
hotspots.
Hotspot.
Do those work?
Not, I mean,
Well,
they
you
work
need,
for.
you need towers. So you need cell towers like in range to use those. They use the cell tower to give you internet to share with Wi-Fi, right, Justin?
So like, but
Right.
like Bell Canada would sell a hotspot.
Yeah, but really, those things are not really good for running a computer.
Oh, you
Not a
get-
household type setup.
They can't handle the bandwidth. You have too much bandwidth in a house. Too many things, too many devices going.
Yeah, that's good for like if you just want to run your laptop out on the road or if you want to run your phone, but
Yeah,
anything
right.
past
One
that,
device.
yeah, you might be able to get 2 devices on it pretty okay if you got a good signal, but other than that, you wouldn't really want to go past that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the hotspot's only as good as your phone, so if you have a hotspot to your same phone company that you have, and your hotspot's only gonna be as good as your phone signal.
Right.
If, that's why I don't understand why people go out and buy hotspots to run their cell phones, and I'm like, you realize it's running off of the same network, right?
Unless
you're-
you chose a different provider that had, for some reason, better network in your area or something.
Now that would make sense to me.
But I don't think there are that many towers around. I think a lot of the towers are shared by all these phone companies, I think.
But to go out and buy a hotspot for your cell phone while you're
Kinda
out and
silly.
about, it doesn't make any sense, because if your phone's not getting signal, your hotspot's not gonna get signal.
Not if it's the same, not if it's like Verizon or Sprint or whatever. We are on the same network, right?
Yeah, you're just wasting your money, to be honest with you.
But yeah, the Starlink stuff reminds me of Dish Network going back a long time ago. Like the setup was, I remember setting mine up in my house. I had to bolt it all up on like the side of the house, run the wires, blah, 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 set it up, same deal.
Yeah, but Starlink
Like
is super simple, like anybody can set it up, like the longest part is just running the cable. But the
You have to
satellite
point
finds,
the dish, like, you just
No,
have
it's
to
all
point the
automatic.
dish.
It's all automatic.
Geez, that's super cool. Cause like I had to physically point my dish.
Yep.
There's a signal meter inside I remember my dad was on the cordless phone inside the house and I was talking to him like, he's like, move it left, move, stronger. Oh, stop right there. It's hilarious. Just
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
video of that.
And you used to have to use, I don't remember what it was, but it was that compass or whatever, and you had to like angle it.
Yeah.
Like that's how the
Yeah.
guys used to do it back in the day, the satellite technicians, and they come out, hook it up for you.
Yeah. You get it close with the compass and then you kind of like fine tune it. There's like a strength meter, a signal meter on the your TV inside the
Yep.
house. And then like you'd be moving the dish around and it's somebody inside be like, okay, it's getting stronger. Oh, it's going the other way. Go back a little bit. Yep, right there. Hold it. Right, tighten it right there. And you
And
have
you're
to
talking-
hold one hand to like tighten it up.
And you're talking about like an eighth of an inch would throw it off. Like you had to get that shit dead on.
Yeah, you want to get dead balls on because I could always tell when a storm was coming because my dish had to point to like the southwest. So whenever a freaking thunderstorm was coming, my dish would go out about 15 minutes before the shit hit the fan. That's
Oh,
how
no,
it would work.
So you'll actually see the Starlink dish up on the roof and it will start moving by itself. And
That
so
is cool. So it's all motorized.
Yep, that's why I said they made it so user friendly that anybody could
Yeah.
set it up. And the hardest part of the whole setup is figuring out where you're gonna drill your hole to put your wire cable through. That's it. That's the hardest
Yeah, I
part.
did all that. And you got to put your ground rod in the ground so you can ground everything out, all that good stuff. Good
But
times.
yeah, if you have like basic common sense when it comes to technology, you could set it up probably in a matter of 25, 30 minutes, have it up and running.
Hmm.
I've seen people, I've watched tons of people install it online and they fucking just right through it, no problem.
Cool. Looks like a little bit like Mars up here today.
There's a few houses down the street from me that you drive by their house and they have it just sitting in their front yard. Their dish. It's literally just sitting on the ground in their front yard on a little stand.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that. I had mine. I have a chimney on the side of the house. I mounted it on the chimney. It's pretty easy. Had it up nice and high. Problem is I couldn't clean the snow off. But we get snow here too. I couldn't clean the snow off. But the angle is such of the dish, at least up here, it was usually so steep that the snow just slid off. It didn't take. If it stuck at all, Justin, it took just a little bit of sunshine, even in February, and the stuff would just drop off.
Yeah, and like David said, so Starlink also has a high performance model you can buy, like kit you can buy,
Bigger.
but you're talking $2,500 if you go with the high performance kit.
Yeah,
The
that's
high
right.
performance gets you.
It's supposed to be faster and the dish is stronger.
Okay.
But it's more that's more geared towards businesses. I mean, you can buy it for your house if you have the money, but they market it more towards businesses.
My signal here. Interesting.
But that's the great thing about Starlink. Once you buy the equipment, it's yours. You just pay the monthly payment. You just pay your monthly bill. And if you
As long as
move, you can just take it all down.
And you
and
can,
move
you
it.
can actually sell it when you're done with it too.
A lot of I don't know if this is a thing anymore, but like Dish Network, they encouraged you to leave the equipment behind. They wanted you to leave the satellite dish and stuff behind to entice
Hey,
the
Laura.
next customer. They would do that.
That makes sense. So, I mean, those dishes were just thin ass, like what, aluminum or something anyway. I mean, there wasn't much to them.
They were pretty lightweight, yeah. So
I mean, those dishes probably didn't cost them, but maybe $20 to make one, if that. I mean, there's
Well,
really nothing to them. It's just a
fucking-
bracket, a pole, and a flat dish.
that was kind of it. And the receiver was the most expensive part. Back when we were talking, like it was just right when high def came out, I think it was maybe $300-$400 for the kit back then. And you had to install it yourself.
But like I said, the prices with Starlink have gone significantly down because the more people getting on it. Because it was originally like 1,000 to 1,200. And it's slowly been dropping by a couple $100 about every 8 months. Which is good for the consumer, so. Cause there is such a huge market that none of these internet providers can grab but Starlink. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think there's hundreds of thousands of people that live in rural areas just in the US, you know what I'm saying? That these cable companies aren't gonna run a fiber line all the way to a house that's 20 miles in the middle of nowhere, you know?
It's a bummer because that's one thing I don't want to give up. Once you've had like gigabit service, it's kind of hard to go backwards. Really now.
But, yeah, so they got a huge market to grab for sure, so. Starlink's gonna be a huge multinational player on the, internet scene. They're gonna be one of the biggest ones here in the next couple of years, and they're one of the few communication companies that actually spans over other countries, right? Cause a lot of countries have their own internet providers that have nothing to do with like, England's got their own that have nothing to do with the providers in the US, same as Canada. They don't really cross borders, they stay in their own countries.
That's an interesting situation in itself, politically.
But Starlink,
Interesting.
they're popping up in Australia, England, the US, they're everywhere. They have the capability to bring their infrastructure anywhere in the world. So yeah, they're definitely gonna be making, that's gonna be they're gonna be a really big business here in the next year or two.
So the big solar storm takes all this shit out. Like, now what do we do?
And what they need to do is come up with a small dome-sized satellite for mounting on RVs and stuff. That's the next thing they need to come up with.
Well,
Something that
Lord, I'm going to leave
Just have
you
it
to.
full, just have it full, doesn't have to be small, it just has the full flat while you're on the move and then pop it back up again, deploy it when you're parked.
Yeah,
Or-
it's just, they need to come up with something for RVs and stuff. Then that's a whole nother market you grab right there.
This guy can like just drive inside.
There was that one guy last year that I was watching on YouTube. He had Starlink and he had it hooked to his gaming PC in his little Mercedes van. It was one of those really nice little, 1 or 2 person vans that you can live out of that have like a full bathroom and everything. This dude had a whole gaming PC set up in there. Had a whole little game station set up and was in the middle of the damn woods like 100 miles from nowhere playing his games. I was like, that's so
Nice.
cool.
Little bars, yeah.
I wish, Wayne, I'd be fucking rich.
Mm.
It's a little bit like Mars outside today.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying around there. Up there where Paul's at too. Same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like a campfire, but it just looks just crappy.
Oh, they can smell it where Paul can smell it over at his house. But he's like
Can't
right
smell
on the other side of the border too, so.
it depends which way the wind's blowing and how it carries it around and stuff. They have no intention of even trying to extinguish the fires, just letting them burn.
Up, Marshall, how's it going? Uh.
Where'd Paul go? Go fly a ship?
Hey, Marshall. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Marshall was there with 111 degrees in Arizona. He's cooking hamburgers. Just put them on a rock. They'll cook.
All you gotta do, throw them on a rock and they'll cook. It's right. It's crazy.
It
I
was
mean, if
111 degrees.
you live in parts of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, or Southern California, man, that's a smart thing to do during the summertime. Grill outside because inside you turn that damn oven on and you're gonna kill your AC. We used to,
Yeah, but it's a-
during the summertime
it's a
when I lived
dry
in Southern.
heat.
Yeah, when I grew up in Southern California, that's all we did during the summer. We literally grilled damn near every single day. For 3-4 months out of the year, because it just was a lot easier and you didn't heat up the house, unnecessarily putting the extra heat in the house.
Hey, Chuck, your camera's off. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm driving. Like, I'm gonna sign off in a minute because I'm gonna go home and chill for a while after a
There you go.
interestingly just a crappy day at work.
There's no place like home.
Hmm.
Say that 3 times and click your ruby slippers together.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
Figure out what to do this evening as far as stuff around the house. Too many things to do.
I'll give you 1 hour and 40 minutes for the top half.
Oh, did you go for a flight or something?
No, why? My internet dropped out a little while ago.
Oh, your internet dropped?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the very beginning of the show, I was looking down at my phone. I was trying to upload a video and I looked up and Paul's just gone. I'm by myself. I was like, what the hell?
We lost our FiOS on Friday morning. I was at work, but like 8 in the morning, I guess, a tractor trailer took out the pole. We were out until about 3 in the morning, Saturday morning, no internet.
Laura's
So there's an advantage to Starlink.
Laura's going to take a break. She said she'd see us all tomorrow.
Oh, they'll be- yeah, because they got to move tomorrow. So
Yep. Laura's been moving into the new digs today and tomorrow.
Oh, they're all set. They have a new place.
Yep.
Yeah, they got all their stuff moved in. They
They've
just
been
have to
painting and
unpack it.
everything all into the last week and all weekend.
Well, they got
That's
everything.
good. They probably. I imagine they decluttered in the process of moving. That's usually a directive. You have to declutter, which is nice. Then you have a lot less stuff when you move into a new place.
Oh, and you don't realize how much shit you pile up over a couple years time too.
Oh yeah, you
Just
do.
over a couple years. And
Bad. It's pretty bad.
Mark White just said that they're forecasted 142 degrees in Death Valley today.
Yeah, right. That's a typo, I'd say.
No, because there was a news article on the news. Some of the hospitals down there were reporting that the concrete and the blacktop were getting up to 168 degrees, and if you were to fall within seconds, you'd get a 2nd-degree burn.
yeah, see, I was sharing that, and all of a sudden it booted up. It didn't have internet. Then all of a sudden it came by. Just dropped right off.
Yeah, Dominic, I can't believe the heat that they're having out there.
Mhm.
that doesn't surprise me for Death Valley, to be honest with you.
Right, that's unusually
Yeah,
hot.
they had a couple of surgeons there from the hospital. They were interviewing them on the news, and they talked about the heat and how you got to be careful and stay out of the heat if you can. But even crossing a street, if you're an elderly or whatever, or a child, if you were to slip and fall, you'd get really severe burns really fast.
Well, talk about cooking hamburgers. Cook them really fast. OnePlus.
Yeah, I could see you out there, Chuck, on the sidewalk flipping burgers.
Just don't sit on your ass on the sidewalk. Be cooking chuck steak.
Now imagine how hot
Rump
that is in
roast.
how hot that is inside your vehicle.
Yeah.
You're talking.
Yeah, you don't want a
probably-
black, you don't want a black color or dark colored vehicle out there and just roast.
Well, AZ must finally have gotten hit, toned down, at his house because it was bad. He was out, he was without the AC all day yesterday.
Yeah, been there, done that.
116, I think he said it was in the house.
Marshall said it was 120 there yesterday where he was.
That's horrible. I think if I lived out there, I'd have a redundant system. I'd have something backup ready to go. I'd have at least a window shaker, so I had one room in the house that could keep cool if the
Yeah.
main system went down.
Well, yeah, you'd think you'd have a couple of those window shakers, you know, the ones on wheels that look like a, and you just put it in,
Portables?
in,
Portable, yeah, yeah.
Put
Yeah,
it in-
something like that. You need a backup plan because, you know,
even if all you're doing is cooling down one of the rooms of the house, you know?
at least you have a space you can go for sanctuary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember in California, it would get so hot in the summers, even if you had shoes on, if you were standing still for a really good amount of time, like on concrete or asphalt, your shoes would heat up and you'd start feeling the heat through your shoes.
Not good.
Well, with all this nice cloud cover we have, you know. I don't know what the
Well,
temperature is
Chuck,
right
you
now,
know,
but-
they were talking too on the news that this is going to be a really bad hurricane season this year.
Well, yeah, it's super hot. So like the shallows of the Caribbean and stuff are gonna like be rocket fuel for storms.
And the
Perfect.
other
Perfect.
interesting thing is for all those people that like to go on cruise ships,
They'll send you up north. They'll send you
they-
up north.
they have now put out a warning that you have to wear masks and be careful because they're getting a lot of people that are catching a lot of diseases on these cruise ships.
What?
Yep.
There was one
Less than
casino in,
satisfied.
what was that casino in Vegas that had that outbreak a couple of years back?
Because everybody's confined onto the ship, you know?
I don't want any part of that. Not interested.
Texas Progress Sergeant Roger, just be honest, check down at Sun and down at Corporate Bryant. Over.
I was watching a thing the other day and they said there was a casino a few years back that actually had an outbreak in one of the casinos. I think it was like staff or something.
Yeah, I would imagine staph infections would be the key, right?
I
Not
think that's what it was. I can't remember offhand.
Really.
But I guess
Staff
ever,
stuff.
In fact, I think it was Carnival Cruise. They said we're setting up washing stations throughout different areas of the ship.
Well, that's so much fun. What a vacation that is.
Yep.
what's up, LA?
Never been interested in doing a cruise personally. Don't see that. There's no draw for me to go on.
I haven't either, but there's a lot of people that do. Paul Hodges used to like to always go on cruises.
I know there are people that
I've
say
been on
they're the
4
greatest
cruises.
things since sliced bread and stuff. It's cool. I mean, that's cool if you're into that. Me, I like to set my own course and just do my own thing and not have I don't want to be on that tight of a schedule where I gotta be back to the ship by like 5 o'clock or something. I just want
Well, you don't have to be. You're just not gonna have a ride back if you don't.
to, yeah, screw that. It's not interested.
Hey,
You
Paul,
can't even
you
bring a
got,
drone on me. Can't bring a drone on most of those cruise ships, which is a bummer.
Paul, you just got a new subscriber in the chat.
Oh, I see.
LA Casino?
Just subscribe to your channel. She's new to it.
Okay, I subscribed back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, there it is, Dre. Legionnaire's disease. That was what the casino had.
Oh, that's the one that likes, yeah, standing water likes to carry that one around.
There was an outbreak at one of the casinos in Vegas, and I guess ever since that happened, that casino's been struggling. Like I said, I was watching a video on Vegas the other day and they were talking, the guy was talking about it.
That person's got a drone anyway, just looking. So, yeah,
Yeah.
the lady, yeah.
He's got 67 subscribers and 422 videos.
A lot of videos with all shorts.
Yeah, I would, yes. Oh, shorts.
Thinking about how long a long form video takes times the 200 or so I've put up in the last few years.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm working full time too, so it's like it's a hobby. It takes time. Short you can just bang out.
For some reason her name is not working with the hash, the at symbol thing.
So the Air 3 is supposed to come out next week.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with that.
I haven't
Dominic
been
might know.
watching.
25th. I heard the 25th of July.
Dominic might know because he's been on a bunch of shows. and
Dominic's
stuff.
been watching the Air 3.
No, I'd say it was the 25th or 6th
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. The rumor is that it's the most accurate guess at this point.
I'm at my first wet sock, so
That's 3 days
wanted to
ago.
send her up for a little bit,
Hmm.
but I'm going to land her. She's acting a little bit squirrely, a little breezy here, even though my app says she was okay to fly. I'm debating if I actually want to send her a vacation. There's the car side. My way.
I'm good.
Place
Drop
it.
off boys and girls.
It's another day
Everybody
in
have a
paradise.
good whatever time of the day it is. Make it good. Catch you guys later.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, bye.
Cachito said hello to you, Justin.
Yeah, I'll answer her back. I was doing okay.
Captain Joe. Oh, Joe said he was at his daughter's yesterday and she was feeling sick. She tested positive for COVID today. Yeah, you just never know.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm from Winter Haven. She's in Florida. Either that or she was visiting Florida.
Hmm.
I'm right between Orlando and Tampa. Oh yeah, I know that drone. How do you say those? Ruco?
Ruco.
Work
Yeah.
out with, yeah.
Ruco F11s? Yeah, I've seen it. Those have been around for a while. Well, hopefully you don't catch that, Joe. Yeah, she was getting her car fixed at her friend's house. My tie rods needed a replacement. Apparently that's the new variant of COVID David put in the chat.
Oh, Joe says he's gotten the COVID vaccinations 3 times and he's gotten it 3 times.
I haven't had a single one, and I've been around so many people that had it and never caught it. I don't think it liked me because my son was asymptomatic too. We only found out he had it because one of the kids at a school tested positive, so they forced everybody, all the kids
Everybody
had-
got tested.
everybody, all the kids had to go get tested that were around them. The only one in my house that ever caught it was Sarah. They kicked her ass. Itchy, what's up?
Okay.
I've had 4 shots and I got COVID once, but I never knew I was sick. I was never felt sick.
Sarah was the only, yeah, then you were probably asymptomatic.
Yeah.
I'd almost bet you if you never got the shots, you probably wouldn't have showed
Hello,
symptoms.
Gitchy. Gitchy's in on the chat.
Because I know tons of people that got the shots and still got sick. Sarah did.
Yeah.
She got it and it put her on her ass for a week.
Yeah. I'm not
Guys-
sure. I got COVID the day before Bonnie passed away, right? Like, well, we knew she was on her way out. But. Hey, Gitchy. Everybody's quiet tonight. Yeah.
Hmm.
Guess nothing exciting is happening.
No, nothing.
Only thing exciting happened in Canada today. About 5,000 indigenous people that went and booed Trudeau.
Captain Joe got it, Gitchy.
No, his daughter got it.
Oh, his daughter. That's right.
And he went to go visit her last night, remember, to have spaghetti.
Yep.
So she invited him over for dinner and she wasn't feeling good. And then I guess she got tested and found out she had it. But I remember them saying, and I could be totally wrong because, all the back and forth with what was correct and what wasn't. I remember them saying the most contagious period was actually the 2 or 3 days before you started showing symptoms.
Yeah, the incubation period.
Right. You were more likely to catch it from somebody in that time period than when they were actually coughing and having symptoms already.
Yeah, Joe, I'm sorry. It was your daughter.
He said, "Don't put that on me, Paul."
Gitchy,
Oh.
are you still overseas, Gitchy, or are you on your way back or back?
No, she left last night, so she should be home now. She left early this morning when we were still on the live stream. We were staying up with her for the last hour while
Oh, okay.
because she didn't go to sleep, so she asked us if we could help keep her up for the night. So we
Yeah, it is a little nasty down around where you are, eh, Justin? Weather?
It was, but most of it's gone now. There's still a little bit.
But right here is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, well, that's not over me, cause I'm up past like. by
He's
the
up a
lake
little
now.
higher.
Yeah, Lakeland up here. Right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, they just,
But
Which
yeah,
way is it moving? Put it in motion. Okay, it's moving away.
Going away.
now see, cause this right here is what's protecting us at the moment.
no,
So all this El Nino down here on this side of Mexico is creating kind of
Buffer.
it's creating a buffer zone around this area. But if this decides to calm down at all, that's when these storms right here are gonna ramp the hell up in that warm water. But right now there's a pressure that's pushing all these back and they're not allowing them to form. So really our biggest concern is this area right here. If this area starts to die off and then we're gonna lose our shield, our natural shield that we have right now. So I was watching, I watched that video that, I just posted this morning and I watched a couple other ones and they were all kind of in agreement.
yeah,
As long as that, El Nino stays there and stays strong, we'll be okay. But the minute it dies off, that's when we're gonna be in trouble. They just don't know whether it's gonna die off or not. That's the only speculation.
Yeah.
It's up in the air. They're not sure.
Well, that's the thing about weather people. They've all got opinions.
Well, I mean, they're definitely better than they were 30 years ago, though. I mean, cause like when a hurricane's coming, I'll watch 3 or 4 different news stations and they'll all pretty much be mimicking each other, saying the same exact thing. So, I mean, they've gotten better. I mean,
The weatherman's talking about Thursday, Friday rain, Paul.
yeah, getting close to the weekend, of course, right?
Yep.
Wayne. Oh, you're an idiot.
No. No. I think if it even rains, I'm gonna go to the trailer this weekend.
Well, you got it. You probably got some mowing to do, don't you?
Well, I gotta go down and cut grass anyways, but I'll keep an eye and see what happens.
So all you can do is just play it by ear, Paul. Play it by ear.
Well, we couldn't do any worse than what the weatherman does for predicting weather. Hang on a minute, I'll go check the weather, see what it's like out. Oh, it's sunny and bright, hardly any wind. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, wait till I start plugging some serious AI into the weather system.
Yeah.
I'd love to see what the predictions are on that.
Well, what eventually I predict, my prediction is that the news and the weather and all those people you see on TV, they're going to all be artificial intelligence. There's not going to be a real person there.
Yeah, maybe at one point, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
You know, it's like you got the weather girl pointing and doing this and that. That'll all be AI, artificial intelligence.
Well, anywhere a company can
Sure, do it cheaper.
cut money, yeah, they don't have to pay a weather person
Yeah.
100,000 or 200,000 a year, you know?
Oh, I know what I was gonna do.
Problem is with when you're predicting something, the more variables there are, the harder it is to predict. And that's where AI would come in really well for something like that, because it would be able
Well,
to take a
and
lot.
the AI would be able to change is faster than, you know, somebody reading it, somebody figuring out what it's doing and whatever.
Oh, for sure, it'd be split seconds.
Instantaneous, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, computers can do something that would take somebody weeks to do, it can do in a matter of minutes already, so.
You know, bring. Wi-Fi.
I said, anybody that's coming out of high school going into college, the best thing you get into is some kind of technology. Get some kind of technology degree in something, whether it's computers, engineering, something.
PJ.
Don't go out there and waste $500,000 on a master's degree in art, because it ain't gonna get you anywhere. Time you get off, TJ?
Yep, TJ wants everybody to go to their happy place. Well, here's the question. If you're gonna be on and off, are you more on or more off? That's what I want to know.
Well, I asked him what time he was getting off work and he says, I'll be off and on. What the hell's that mean? It doesn't answer my question.
PJ wants your attention, Dom.
Sorry, I've got a bit of a headache. Feeling a bit,
Dom's not feeling well. He's not in a happy place.
no,
Got
just
of
feeling a bit
mu-
off.
Well, don't ignore it.
No one.
You got something to take?
No, I'll probably go to the doctors or find somewhere.
Oh, you fill that off where you might go to the doctors?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, do
Just
it if you
feeling
do.
very
Well,
lethargic.
if you're feeling that way and that's your thought in your mind, rather than just grabbing a couple aspirins or something,
Yeah.
follow your first impression. Because
Instinct.
it's not like you want to go someplace, but don't let it linger.
Hmm.
I get off at 10. Gross, TJ, TMI.
Yeah, 10's a bit late.
That's his happy place. Yeah, Gitchy says, Dominic, take care of yourself.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you.
Oh, Advil sucks for a headache, TJ. You gotta take Excedrin, buddy.
Yeah, Advil doesn't work.
I don't like Advil or Tylenol for headaches. I use Excedrin.
Yeah, well, I've got to find something like that because I've tried many a thing and it just doesn't.
Excedrin's like well, I don't know if you guys have that over there, but
No, I
we have
haven't seen
Excedrin
it
over here and it's like, that's what it's designed for, headaches, and then they got Excedrin for migraines. It's like a more high zoot version. But it's got like caffeine and all the stuff in
Caffeine.
it.
Well,
But
Caffeine.
usually a good thing to do is find a headache medicine that's designed for headaches and then drink it
Mm.
with a Coke or tea.
I mean,
Something that's gonna really give you a lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
Tea, coffee, or a Coke, something like that, whatever your beverage of choice is.
Hmm.
Because caffeine is one of the main ingredients they use in headache medicine.
Yeah.
But that's also how you get migraines too. If you're somebody that drinks a lot of caffeine and then you stop drinking it, you'll get headaches from the lack of caffeine.
Ah.
I've seen quite a few people do that where they stop drinking sodas. They start drinking a lot of water, and then the first couple weeks they go through like these caffeine withdrawals because
Mm.
they're not drinking any caffeine like they were before, and you get really bad headaches from it. All right, get you. Have a good night. Oh. Wonder if you can get that there. Okay, so this, I was looking it up, so come on. So your alternative, your guys' version of Excedrin in Australia is MERSYNOFEN. I can't pronounce that. But the only difference is it's the same exact ingredients, but it doesn't have the caffeine.
Oh,
And
okay.
they say follow it up with an espresso after you take it.
Okay.
Hate when they give these things fucking weird ass names. Recognize that in the chat? That medicine?
I have seen it. I might, I might actually go and look for it.
Yeah, I couldn't pronounce it, so I just figured I'd type it in the chat. But yeah, they said that's the same exact as Excedrin, except for just is lacking the caffeine part of it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you get a lot of caffeine down a couple of espresso shots. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't like coffee, but I've had an espresso shot before, and that shit is strong. Ugh.
Okay, I wonder, what do I want to? Hold up there, mine are this. Oh,
Cause ibuprofen doesn't do good for headaches, cause that's an anti-inflammatory,
Hmm.
not really designed for it.
yeah.
But that's an all-around medicine here that the ERs like to prescribe for every damn thing.
Hmm.
You got a broken bone, here's some ibuprofen. You got herpes,
Yeah.
here's some ibuprofen. And that's all they want to prescribe you at the hospitals anymore.
Hmm.
Come here. Hey. Come on, hurry up. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Get over here, come on. Hurry up.
Sounds like Paul's having fun.
Oh.
But she's just standing in the yard looking at him.
Meh.
Like, come in here. No. Bo does that shit sometimes. I'll tell him to come in the house. He'll just sit there and stare at me in the middle of the yard. Oh, it pisses me off. And I gotta go out there and chase him into the house. He doesn't want to come in. Yeah, I actually need to go to the doctors too, because I've been having a lot of headaches lately and it's getting really annoying.
Mhm.
Chronic migraines are not fun, I'll tell you that.
Gotta tell you, that's like pulling teeth, getting that dog in and out of the house. She's getting older, that's what I'm worried about.
What was she doing outside?
She's just kind of slowly stroking around the yard and she'd stop and then she'd walk a little bit, stop, walk a little bit.
You should just left her out there. She wanted to bask in the sun.
No, because she can hardly make it up and down the stairs now.
Oh, she is having trouble going up and down.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I worry about her.
So Paul, got
Yeah.
a question. I got a question for you from Diane.
Yeah.
She said, when you are talking to Paul Murray, can you ask him if there are any buffet restaurants in Port Huron? Because Sandy and I want to go to Golden Corral yesterday, but it's been bulldozed over. So we're just looking for someplace that has a buffet, not a regular restaurant.
Well, you've got the Chinese buffet.
Mhm.
Let me look real quick.
I was gonna say, just tell her to Google it. Buffets in Port Huron. Then you call and just double check with them. Golden Corral's pretty good. Not bad.
Okay, we got all you can eat seafood buffet in Port Huron. All you can eat buffet restaurant near me. Let me see what it says here. Okay. You've got Panda Express, which is Chinese. It's up the north end. You have Flaming Walk.
Another Chinese.
You got Red Lobster.
Red Lobster's not a buffet though.
No, Chan's Buffet. Chinese.
Well, just look up if there's a Golden Corral there.
No Golden Corrals.
What, they want to go across the border just to go eat?
Well, no, they go over there the odd time to shop over there, right? And just look for someplace to go for a meal.
Tell them to hit up some food trucks, man. That's where you find the good food.
You got the Victory Buffet in Sarnia. Chinese and Pan-Asian.
Yeah, that's the majority of what you see anymore is just Chinese buffets.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys don't have a Golden Corral there? Wow. We got one in our town.
Go to a happy place. A happy place.
Look what the cat drug in.
No. Oh, no. Oh, me.
Maybe sorry, traffic rush. You have the downbound traffic over.
So what y'all up to?
Yeah, about the same as you. We're
Yeah,
just kind of hanging. Dominic's not feeling well.
yeah. I heard that.
What are you having lunch in the car, are you?
Yeah, just so I can come and hang out with you, cool people. It's rain. Well, it's not. Well, it is rain. It's raining here. Like it's not. It was pouring earlier. It was kind of drizzling.
Drizzling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that most of that big storm that came over Florida earlier was over TJ's area. We didn't get too
Yeah, it
much
was
of it.
pouring down, man. It's thunder and lightning everywhere.
I would say sometime in the middle of the night, the Viking Octanus is going to be downbound, headed for Detroit. He
Yeah,
just
you
left Alpena.
didn't miss much.
Doing 12.2 knots. So at that rate, it should be 4, 8, about 8 hours to the Blue Water Bridge. And it's 6 o'clock. So about 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. If it slows
TJ.
down, maybe about 4 in the morning.
He didn't miss much. TJ just joined us. Said, hey, TJ, looking good.
What are you
Oh,
eating?
Lisa did?
What are you eating, TJ?
A Sammy,
What kind of a sandwich?
a turkey and ham Sammy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got some cucumbers,
course you do.
applesauce, and a Hershey.
Hershey bar for dessert,
Take a little bit better look at that, TJ.
huh?
Oh my God. All right, don't choke on your food. Relax yourself.
No. That's funny.
Food down one hole, the other hole sprayer, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh god. Oh, and I forgot my chips too.
Oh, you got chips, Fritos.
Oh man, you
Yeah.
should have put the chips on the sandwich. That's how you do it.
Well, yeah, I just bought them anyway, so.
Well, who made the sandwich?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's work going?
It's slow. It's always slow there because it's a smaller store. And you don't have as many people coming in. I mean, sometimes it's busy, but there's nobody coming in the store. It's like, man, so boring. There's nothing to do. I mean, there is stuff to
Hey,
do.
there's
I mean,
Steve and there's Ron.
it's
See what-
Steve.
No, watch TJ lose his shit right here.
I didn't
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's pretty funny. I actually watched that one yesterday. I watched it. It was pretty funny. That's funny.
That was
I didn't say anything.
2 hour laughing riot.
Yeah. This morning was pretty good too. This morning was pretty good.
Needing to connect.
Paul Hodges is having trouble connecting.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up the camera.
Setting up the camera for what?
Oh, the one that was downstairs, but ever since my internet went out, I got to reset my cameras.
Oh, I hate when that stuff happens.
There we go.
No, Steve and Rod aren't on the panel. That was a replay of another show.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the chat and I'm going, shit, I must have a headache. I can't see them. Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking at the live chat and that was recorded.
Hmm.
Oh, that was like Dominic had the damn chat from another live stream pulled up. there.
Yeah, and I was saying hello to everybody and I had the wrong chat up.
Yeah, last week. So he had the
Yeah.
old chat from another show pulled up and he's sitting there saying hi to everybody. I was like,
Yeah.
who the hell are you talking to, Dominic? He's like, wait a minute. Oh, I did that about a month ago. I actually left Paul's chat up on my computer
Yeah.
and I left and came back in the evening time when Paul went live again. It was still up. And I was talking on the panel and I completely spaced off and forgot to pull the new chat up. And I'm sitting there
Yeah.
looking, I'm like, what the hell? All these people are already in here?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, Skynet is aware. I've
Yep.
already pledged my allegiance and
Able to
promised to
connect.
change all their batteries.
Yep. I've pledged my
You
allegiance as
pledged-
well.
Cachito, you might want to tell her about your channel there, Justin,
About it.
about Bertha.
Able to connect.
Oh, Bertha moved. Going to New York City.
Yeah.
Bertha moved to New York, yeah. So I know TJ was pretty upset because she left Florida and went to New York.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that.
Barcode scan is successful.
I'm
If she
going
would
in
have
the-
behaved herself, she wouldn't have gotten
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
she wouldn't
What?
have yeah.
Like I said, Pablo shouldn't have been talking to the cops.
Yeah, that's right.
She was turning everybody else in. Chuck says dinner time.
Nice.
Time is 6:20. I got a few minutes yet.
What's TJ eating chips? I don't know. What kind of chips? is
Honey
he-
barbecue, honey barbecued Fritos.
Are they the twists?
Yeah, little twisty ones.
Oh yeah. A turkey Sammy.
A turkey Sammy.
We'd call that a sanger.
Bearing has
Ooh,
signed out.
nice, Joe.
You set the camera.
You called it a sanger?
Yeah, S-A-N-G-A.
A sanger?
Sanger.
What day did you say that was coming in, Joe? His PC is on the move.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting a new PC.
Oh yeah, he got a new gaming PC and a new monitor, 32-inch Samsung monitor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he bought it all on the Prime Days deal. One of the days that Prime was doing their thing.
Oh, nice.
Chuck says you're eating like an inmate that just got released from prison.
I know. I always do that. It's like so good.
Yeah, TJ, you ever get that spare room cleaned out? I'll come down there and help you set up an actual studio.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And get all your stuff that you need for it.
Well, it's kind of cleaned out now. I mean, if you want to come down one weekend or something when I'm off and kind of we can bounce ideas off each other or whatever.
Do you have a microphone and all that stuff? You need to get yourself
No.
a good mic and all that stuff.
I need to get a desk in there.
Well, yeah. A desk or a big flat table of some kind.
Yeah. My mom has a desk for us, but I think it's too big to put in that room. So we need to get a smaller desk.
Well,
Yeah, I got a
one thing about desks, TJ, especially when you're using it for computers and stuff, they're never too big.
Yeah, I got a double desk
Yeah.
TJ that's actually made for 2 people. And it's like 6.5
Well,
feet
the
long.
room. Well, the extra room. I don't know how many square feet it is, but
Well, it's got to at least be a
Yeah, probably
8 by 10.
we would probably have to. Yeah, we probably have to put like a corner desk or something in there.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got such a big desk. Cause if I didn't have the other half of this desk, man, oh, it'd be a tight fit for sure. But like my desk is literally made for 2 people. It's got 2 workstations. but
Oh, that's cool.
I have the printer and stuff up underneath the second workstation. And all that, so. TJ's eating like he just got out of prison.
Yeah.
But Chuck just said.
Yeah. Man, when I get hungry, man, I just start shoving food in my mouth.
Hey, here comes Ron, for real.
Ron, for real. What's up, Ron?
Kind of question if Ron, he even really is working still. Every time I see him, he's on that porch.
Yeah.
You get your yard work done?
Got the lawn mowed, all the weeds pulled, just about. And got about an hour break. My buddy, who's actually my contractor for my kitchen floor, is coming in about an hour. And he's bringing his Kubota tractor with a front end bucket. We're going to finish that stone and get it out back.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it right there. Man.
Oh my God, yeah. Saved me about 8 or 10 hours.
Yeah, and that'll take probably 20 minutes at the most with that tractor.
Yeah, it won't take long getting it out there. Then I
Yeah,
just
so-
got to spread it.
Yeah, those little tractors, man, you just scoop it up and then you just slightly tilt the bucket and just back up and let it fall out nice and even.
Oh yeah.
Makes it way easier.
Oh my God.
So are you a little tired?
I've been going, well, since I saw you guys this morning. I just stopped a half hour ago, gave my neighbors a show. I was so filthy. I'm like, screw this. I stripped down to my underwear on my front porch. Left my clothes out here. But I don't think anybody saw me though. Thank God.
Yeah, helicoptered his neighbors.
He's giving him the whirly bird.
Early bird.
Oh, I mean, I had so. The thing that is, this yard has so much. It's called. Forget the name of the soil, but it's like a partial clay topsoil. It's nasty. It's not
Hey
the
guys,
best.
I gotta take off.
Okay,
TJ.
TJ's on his lunch break in his car.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, he had a turkey and ham sandwich and he had Doritos.
Dinner at Champions.
Yep.
Cheers,
Later, TJ.
guys.
All right. Okay, TJ.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, there's just so much bare spots here, but I was kicking up so much dust. In fact, my neighbor come over and kind of yelled at me, "Ron, you're sending a lot of dust over here." Sorry.
What were you
Wow.
doing though? Oh, from the lawnmower?
From the lawnmower, yeah. I mean, it kicked, and the winds are really screaming here today.
I'd
Yeah,
say
I
go
just-
get some grass seed, but fuck, that shit's expensive.
Oh my God, yeah.
Little 1 pound bags like $10 or $15.
Yeah. Yep.
And that barely does anything. Like that's not very much.
I know.
You do like my dad did and go to the sod places and ask them if they have any extra just chunks laying around.
Yeah.
You take them and you just throw them out in your yard. In
Hey,
different bare
Ron,
spots.
Ron, what is the best thing for Dominic to take? He's got a really bad headache, not feeling well.
Cedrin, Motrin, Advil.
I'll try that out. I'm probably gonna head out now and see if I can solve a
He
few
doesn't
problems.
have anything in the house.
Yeah,
Well, they don't have Excedrin over there, unfortunately. That's the best headache medicine, I think. In my opinion, it is. It works.
I use
fastest.
Advil and Aleve when I have to, but I've got several bottles of different. I get to choose what I want to take.
okay. Well, I'm gonna head out and see what happens.
Yeah, I feel better,
Oh,
buddy.
well.
Hey, Dominic, if you don't feel well, go get checked out, buddy.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
Follow Paul's footsteps.
Yeah. Do as I
Oh.
do, not as I say.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Oh,
As
Jesus.
I don't do. You said.
I don't know. I called the ambulance myself.
Yeah, then you get to the hospital and you're barking, "Oh, they're not wrong. They take you out back home."
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell are you home for? I had a guy one night, boy, I was pissed. We were getting our butts handed to us. I was working in the emergency room back in Pennsylvania and come in with ear pain. And we had 2 major heart attacks and a stroke in there. And these people were sick. And he's complaining he's not getting enough attention. But when I asked him, I said, rate your pain out of 1 to 10. It says it is 0. Really?
0.
Yeah.
You know what you
Really?
should have done was hand him about 3 or 4 Q-tips and say, work on it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 3 or 4. I always say 9 or 10. I'm like, just give me the best medicine you got.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just a minor pain, I'll always exaggerate. I'll be like, yeah, it's a 9 or 10. All right, we'll see you later. LA. Gotta go walk our dogs. Yeah, in my opinion though, I think Excedrin, for at least for me, Excedrin works the best for migraines and headaches. Usually it's gone within like 15, 20 minutes. It'll start fading away.
The way these winds are whistling, I'm wondering if thunderstorms coming. Usually when it's real hot like this, yeah, nasty thunderstorm follows.
Yeah, we're waiting to see if the hurricane season's gonna ramp up here. They recorded the water at 98 degrees down by the tip of Florida the other day.
Jeez.
Freaking warm as hell. And then you saw out in Death Valley in California, it was 128 yesterday.
That's amazing.
That's why I said even if you like, yeah, definitely don't walk on the asphalt barefoot. But if you even have shoes on and you're walking down the road, you will feel that heat coming through your shoes.
I'd be afraid to drive a car and melt the damn tires.
Think about how hot it is in the car though. Like you're talking about damn near 130 degrees outside. The inside of that car's got to be 170, 180 degrees easy.
Oh, without air conditioning? Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, you'd be stressing your air conditioning to its limits in that kind of heat. Your car's going to struggle, I guarantee it.
What's that? Maybe it was the Mojave. One of those deserts out in California, I rode the motorcycle on. It was early fall, but still it was, oh my God.
Probably the Mojave Desert.
I think it was the Mojave. It was south of shoot, if you look it up on a map.
Well, if it was Southern California, it's going to be the Mojave.
Yeah, it was Southern California.
Yeah, that's where I grew up at.
Oh, goodness.
But I'll tell you what, when it's that hot, you're definitely your car's gonna struggle with the air conditioner.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna take off. I'm going for coffee, so
Okay, Paul.
we'll talk to you guys later, eh?
All right.
All right.
Yeah, those trees will look like they're really moving there, Ron.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, wow. What the heck was that about? Okay, cool. Anyways, okay, catch you. Bye.
It was south of Bakersfield.
Yeah, it's Mojave area.
I remember we used to go up through the Grapevine.
Good old Bakersfield.
Yeah.
It's where you want to see windmills, go to, or wind turbines, go to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Fucking
Look at that.
everywhere. And you drive down the freeway going through there, and there's just thousands of those damn things everywhere you can see. As far as your eye can see, that's all you see. Mark said hi to you around. Mark
Who's
White.
that?
Mark White said hi to you.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, I don't have the chat up. La, la, la.
Yeah, it does look pretty windy there.
Yeah, it is. Screaming.
Is it cloudy at all, or
It's
can't
partly.
really tell?
I think there's. I should check the radar. Kind of made it nice for mowing though. It blew away a lot of the bugs. Yeah, if I ever get my own tractor, Paul, I'm gonna get a zero turn. There's no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
What do you have now? Just a pusher, or do you have just a basic ride-on?
I just have a push mower, but I borrowed Don's zero turn.
No, those things are just fun to drive.
It makes it easier, doesn't it?
Makes life at home a hell of a lot easier. Oh yeah, okay. Yep,
You can do wheelies on those things too.
there's some shit coming. Might be a little north of us though. Not much. I was up at Dawn's this morning. Brand new roof. It's like he hasn't even had it a month. And major hail damage on it.
Really?
Big dents. Huge dents.
Now, does it really affect the roof, or is the roof fine, or is it just dented?
Yeah, it's fine. He's talking about submitting it to insurance. I'm like, Don, there's about 10 big dents up there, but structurally I think it's fine. You know.
I mean, if it's not leaking or anything, I wouldn't worry about it.
No. Yeah, it looks like that storm's gonna stay slightly north. Thank goodness. I better text him.
David said, lucky weather you're having there, Ron.
Yeah,
And boys out that way, man, are getting some hot weather right now.
it was like 92 out here today.
Well, David and them would be begging for that. Dude, it was like David's air conditioner went out the other day. And it was like it was like 105 or some shit in his house.
Yeah, oh my God. All the deer run to the porch today trying to find shade. They didn't even care I was mowing grass. They just wanted to stay under there and be cool.
Well, I guess as long as they're not tearing your porch up.
Yeah. It's just dirt under there.
Now, if they start rubbing their antlers on your porch, is that going to screw your porch up?
I'll
I mean,
have
if
something
they
to say about that.
do what?
I'll have something to say about that. They usually go to trees. I've never seen them on the porch.
David said it's 112 there right now.
Woo!
Cooking. Yeah, it's only 84 here right now.
Yeah, it's cooled off quite a bit here. It's probably down to 80 now. Yeah, it's all getting all dark to the north here.
Is it?
Was it going to skim right past you?
I think it's going to go just slightly north of me. You can see the little blue dot where I'm at. It's just going to go slightly north.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to hit Dawn, though. I just texted him.
Yeah, if you get any of that, it's just going to be the very tail of it.
Any luck on the job front, Justin?
No, every place that I've applied for, they've all sent me responses back that they weren't interested.
Really?
Hmm. I got a professional resume and everything. I've had like 5 or 6 places already sent me emails saying that they didn't need my services.
Really?
Well, it said they decided to go in a different direction. How they worded it.
Huh.
Because I've applied for Pepsi, a whole bunch of vendors, Aldi's, and no luck.
Huh. Oh, wow. It's like, shit, look at this car. Ooh. I don't know whether you saw that or not. I held it right. I think it's an old T-Bird. Like a 40-some, 50-some. It's a cool looking car. I wouldn't be taking it out in this, though. Shit, Aaron's gonna get here with that backhoe or that bucket tractor, and it's gonna storm on us. That's all right.
What?
What, your old company, Justin, what, you ever find out what the hell went on or happened or?
No,
Okay.
because they ended up firing my boss, my old boss, right after that.
Really?
Honestly, didn't look into it after that. I didn't really care anymore. Kind of pissed me off. So
Who is, LA, is it Casianto? The Adventures Awaits?
That's a
Gosh.
new person that Justin brought in.
I didn't bring her in.
Justin recommended her.
I don't even know who that is.
That's that gal that you said that we had a new member, so I. gave
Oh
her-
yeah, because she said she subbed to your channel and stuff. So I was letting you know you had
Yeah.
a personal chat. I don't know who she was though. I don't know. Would have remembered that name. That's a long ass name.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we might just get the tail end of that.
Did you let Don know that his zero turn got lost on the way back to his house?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, dude. Post office must have lost it.
It was there 1 minute, and then it was gone.
Yeah. Do me a
I love
favor and
that.
stay out of my garage.
I put my music on, got my tunes going and driving away.
Yeah, those zero turns are freaking fast too. They got some speed.
Oh
on 'em.
God, yeah.
Get up to speed.
Spin them on if you know what you're doing, if you know how to work the controls correctly, you can and just turn it on a dime and be heading back the other direction in half a second.
Yeah, I've driven a couple of those here and there over the years. And you can easily do a wheelie on one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a lot of torque in those babies.
Yeah.
I watched a guy the other day, Ron. He was testing a remote control wheelbarrow.
What?
Yeah, it's a wheelbarrow, and you have a little remote control, and you can fill it up and just right across the yard with it. You know, you have to push it.
Shit. If it works for him, let me know. But could have used that for all. There's the Thunder.
I don't really go by his reviews because he's kind of an idiot. But he's just a funny it's funny watching him because he's such a moron. It's like all the time he'll review a products and he'll like test them the way that you're not supposed to do it, and then people will be correcting him in the comments.
Right.
Like, dude, you're not supposed to do it like that. You're supposed to do it like this. Like, yeah, he's a moron, but it's funny to watch.
What time are you going on tonight, Justin?
I'm not going on tonight.
Well, I thought you said you were.
No, I'm going on the server tonight.
Oh, on the server. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out that new server. They usually get in there around 8 o'clock.
His girl Bertha moved to New York. Ron.
What?
Yeah, his girl Bertha moved to New York.
Whose girl?
Justin's.
I switched gaming servers, so now the server that I'm in, instead of being in Florida.
Have
I'm
you
in
ever
New York
seen his,
City now.
have you ever seen his game?
I've caught it on there a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I switched servers
She moved to New York.
because I got a couple people I used to play with in the other server, and they started their own server, so they invited me to come join it. So I just switched servers.
Here comes the American Integrity Upbound.
There's only 2 people on right now, so I'll wait till about. They said they usually start around 8.
And Steve took quite a snack board up for
Oh, you damn right, Gitchy. Bertha's gonna go up there and raise hell in New York City. No, so they took the entire world and they redid it as New York City, so all it's like a legit copy of the city in real life. The graphics are absolutely amazing in that server. I was blown away by it. The graphics mods that they're using are really good.
I bet you it's dropped 15 degrees in the last hour.
Really?
Feel like it's getting chillier.
It's about 75 now. I bet you. It was over 90.
So what time is your buddy coming over, Ron?
Sometime between 5 and 6, he said. Ooh. That storm is running a little bit south. It just went from sunny to gloomy in the last 5 minutes.
Wow. That's not good.
Oh. We're getting rain almost every day. It's not much, but it's passing cell, but at least we're getting moisture.
Hey, Gitchy, how you doing? Just checking in, Sitting on her front porch, warming my toes in the sun. She just got back, what was it, yesterday, Justin?
Yeah, or would have been this morning.
Oh, wow.
Got back from Iceland. So it's showing 84 here right now, 79% humidity. Feels like 100. Yeah.
Gitchy said she's staring at a weed on her near her front porch, and it's doubled in size since she went to Iceland.
Oh, here we go. Here's my savior. Yes.
Okay, Ron.
Yeah, here's my savior just pulled up.
Oh, there we go. That's not just a small one either.
No,
Oh, is he gonna are you gonna get to drive it?
I don't know. Find out.
Ron's gonna come back tomorrow. Yeah, my porch is gone.
I can move the car down to below.
Okay, Ron's got to go, it seems. Justin, you want to stay on or you want to say goodbye?
I'm gonna jump
Yeah,
off because I
oh.
got stuff to do
All
in a
right.
little bit.
We'll see you, Ron. Have a good time.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, bye-bye. Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Gitchy, thanks for being here. Mark White. We'll see all of you again.